What's really encouraging is that you see a lot of kids, you see a lot of elderly people, families, because it shows that when you do provide these design improvements that make the street really, really safe, you get not just the intrepid, but really everyone.
When you ride your bike this way, you can also just see the arch. You get a sense that like when Olmsted and Vaux were designing the street, they probably meant for you to go this way on it so you could see this beautiful memorial.
So the lane has been actually really great as well for pedestrians because it turned a street that was 3 lanes dedicated to very high-speed vehicles into 2 lanes for cars and 1 lane for bicycles going both north and south. And in addition, it's provided pedestrians with a shorter crossing distance and a dedicated space for them to cross the 2 lanes and then watch for cyclists that are coming both ways.
I've been living in this neighborhood since 1995. I actually work in Williamsburg, and I drive my car every day back and forth. I leave at 8 o'clock every morning, and I come back around 6:30. I've had no problems parking since I've lived here, and I really haven't seen any changes at all since the bike lane, since the bike lane was introduced. I guess Prospect Park West used to be more of a freeway before, and I think with the introduction of a new biking lane, I think speeds are somewhat down, and so I think that's a lot safer for a lot of the foot traffic.
We've been out with a radar gun measuring speeds on Prospect Park West. Back in March of this year, we did a pre-test to see what speeds were like. The average speed we recorded was above 35 miles per hour, and almost a third of cars were going 40 miles per hour or faster. We've been out the last 2 weekends doing a post-test and have found that speeds have dropped significantly on the order of 15 to 20% reduction in average speeds. And people exceeding 40 miles per hour now maybe represent 1% of cars versus 30% before the work was done.
Since I ride after work late at night, and you cannot ride in Prospect Park because you will get a ticket. So it's a nice legal alternative to riding in the park. And I could ride safely with my daughter and not have to worry about traffic being hit by a car.
Some opponents have claimed that the floating parking lane, where the cars have been moved off the curb to allow for the implementation of the bike lane, causes a problem for people parking, but as you can see along the avenue, it's like parking against the curb anywhere else. Cars manage it without a problem. There's a buffer between the parking lane and the bike path to protect cyclists and to protect people getting in and out of cars.
I'm a relatively new biker in the city. I'm pretty scared of cars, and this bike lane is exactly what I think is good about new bike lanes. I mean, I'm not scared of someone dooring me. I'm not scared of someone parking the bike lane, pulling into the bike lane.
The bike path is getting a lot of use from cyclists. It's a lot of families out in the path, a lot of novice riders who are taking advantage of the safety of a protected bike path. You see a lot of little kids on scooters, on bikes, sometimes with training wheels. You see rollerbladers. It's really a space that people of all abilities, as far as cycling is concerned, are able to take good advantage of.
I'm coming from Crown Heights, so I have to go through that crazy traffic circle. My heart's beating, I feel like I'm gonna get hit by a bus, and as soon as I'm on this lane, it's amazing. I feel safe, I can relax, and it's just awesome.
People who are critical of the bike path have claimed that it was sprung on them in the last couple months by DOT, but nothing could be farther from the truth. The truth is that the community's been asking for traffic calming on Prospect Park West, including a protected bike path, for at least 4 years.